ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go.
Follow me. Nice and easy. And, unlike flying, if you fall off, you don't die. Open water ahead, and Fleet's End disappearing behind us, along with everyone in it.
Why do you put up with them? I mean, I get what it's like to feel as if an entire tribe's against you. I would have stormed out of there a long time ago.
It wasn't always like this. I was a good Marine. A good sister. It felt like I belonged. That belonging is a kind of strength. One that keeps me going even in the roughest seas. When you have something like that, you can't cast it aside.
I see. You know, your people don't know how lucky they are to have you.
I don't know about that.
I do. Well, seems like the coordinates are leading us towards that horse.
That thing gives me the creeps. On clear nights, we can see it from the camp looming over us. There! On the shore! More of our boats!
Then we're on the right track.
I'll take us in!
Okay, the coordinates point to somewhere up the hill.
After you. Definitely seems like we're heading for the Metal Devil. Why would Laundra send his data here?
I'm not sure. It's an odd place to bring a bunch of Quen, too.
I just hope we find them. My people were here, all right. Looks like they headed further up the hill.
Coordinates lead that way, too. Barrier. Laundra must have set it up.
Doesn't look like there's a way past it.
There's some kind of device on the other side. I think I can scan it. All right. Let's see what's on this thing.
It looks like there's something further in.
Some kind of compound. Laundra might be in there. You're missing people, too.
I'm not seeing a way past the barrier.
There. It's some kind of power generator. Hooked up to the arm of the Horus. Laundra's figured out how to get part of it working again.
A Metal Devil can't actually wake up, can it?
I'm not sure. But at least right now, it must be how Laundra's powering the barrier.
So if we can find a way to shut down those generators, it should come down.
It's worth a shot, at least. Looks like there are 2 of them nearby. Come on, let's get going. We need to get to that Zenith tech we saw back down the hill.
Guess now we know what they were for.
Here I come! See if we can shut this thing down. Some kind of power core. I can't hit the core on my own. Seika, I need you to shoot the core.
Got it!
1 down. Now for the other generator. I'll grab this now.
Here we go!
Now we can focus on the generators. Prepared. Vega?
Yeah, on it!
Alright, let's get back to the bunker entrance. Barrier should be gone now.
Sisters, I hope my people are in there. You know, the last time I saw my sister, I was relieved she was leaving for a scouting mission. Guess I wanted a break from her.
I get it. Things aren't always easy with my sister either.
I thought you said you were an outcast.
I only met her recently. It's a long story.
Always full of surprises, huh?
I try. Point is, I'm sure your sister will be glad to see you.
I don't know. But it's nice of you to say. These boots are staying firmly on the ground, thanks.
I don't want to fly in there. I should have gone. Let's head in. Looks like this place still has some power. Your people. And another mural.
Yeah.
Why are they all just... Seika, have you come to join us?
Join you?
Yeah, we have. It took a while, but we finally made it.
A barbarian, one of the chosen. Impossible. Zeth would never allow this.
How did you get in without him?
Well, Zeth sent us, actually. After we helped him out of that ambush in the wilds.
Right. You see, I was on my way here with him when machines attacked us. We tried to hold them off, but we were outnumbered. That's when Aloy here came to the rescue.
I was exploring the region when I ran across them, so I just rushed in to help.
You should have seen her. One of the best machine hunters I've ever met. She saved Zeth's life.
Oh, I was just doing what I could.
Zeth had something important he needed to take care of after, so he said to go on without him.
And that's when he told us how to lower the barrier and said we should head straight inside.
Zeth really needed a barbarian to get him out of trouble.
We all need a little supporting fire every now and then.
Well, Zeth gave them the okay. And I am not risking one of his outbursts. Let the others inside know about our new arrivals, will you?
Fine. But I'm not letting them into the Ascension Hall until they prove they're devoted. Just like everyone else. And I'll be interested to hear Zeth's side of this when he returns.
Oh, by all means.
Don't mind him. Good luck in there, Seika. May you both embrace his light.
That was close. I can't believe my people are here willingly.
And they answered to Zeth!
Yeah, he sounds like a great guy.
Let's get to this Ascension Hall before you have to meet him.
A hologram of Landra.
Welcome, my chosen. You have wandered, you have suffered, but you are lost no more. For I have found you, and I offer you what you deserve. The Ascension. So be at ease, forget what you think you know, and embrace this moment. A new world awaits.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of Landra.
So he wants us to embrace his light.
What it'll be like on
Literally.
this new world.
We'd better keep up appearances in here.
I'll try.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine. See, we were the best.
Oh, good. This guy again.
Well, if it isn't our do-gooder and the barbarian.
It all makes sense now. The time of ashes, the floods in the Great Delta. We've been trapped in a cycle of destruction, but soon we'll have a new world.
That's quite a promise. And now that you've proved your devotion, you're ready for what comes next. Zeth will lead you there as soon as he returns. Not so fast. Your good deed in the wilds may have gotten you this far, but you'll get no special treatment here. Walter himself granted me the privilege of guarding the Ascension Hall. So until you complete your review and learn the words of attainment, this door remains shut. No exceptions.
Okay, we will be back later then.
It sounds like we're supposed to pass some kind of Landra devotion test.
But who knows how long we have before this Zeth guy gets back. There's gotta be a faster way to learn whatever the words of attainment are. Let's take a look around.
Maybe someone will be willing to help us out.
Sit with me.
We should see what Landra's been telling them then. Might be useful.
I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secret of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, You and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together.
I'd rather sail into another typhoon than spend an eternity with him.
Take a moment, don't be shy.
I'll get us a drink. In the meantime, remember what Walter said about embracing the future.
Seems like you don't really share your friend's excitement about all this.
I should be more excited, shouldn't I?
It's okay to question things.
Lon was thrilled when we got into the Ascension Hall. He can't wait to see where we'll be taken next. But I'm worried that all this is too good to be true.
So why don't you just leave?
I can't abandon him. We've been through everything together. Our missions, the typhoon, the shipwreck. And soon, the Ascension, I guess.
You're right to be skeptical of all this. Wander is up to something. We need to get into the Ascension Hall to figure out what. And to do that, we need the words of attainment.
I don't want to stir up any trouble. When Zeth comes back, he'll figure out that I told you.
Does it have something to do with one of those laundry displays?
This is important, Otosu. A lot of lives are at stake.
It's related to what Walter said he valued most about his friends.
I guess he thought he was adored by them?
No, that's not it at all.
Hey, promise.
I'm sorry.
That could have gone better.
I don't think we'll be able to convince him to help.
Look, I already...
We're not here to ask.
I
You said Lon, do you know?
imagine once he and his...
Everyone can.
The soldiers that fought, I guess they know now that they don't...
As far as, how did you end up here?
Lon and I, we were lost, living it, that we were safe. Everyone here.
Why didn't
Not everyone is... Walter says nobody questioned it.
Seems like most...
At first, everything he told us, like maybe I'd find... Then I would tell us to follow. And then they dragged my father. I'm not sure. Walter might be... His kindness is...
We'll be going.
Be careful.
They've been feasting like Imperials.
His benevolence, I bet.
Ah, you must be the ones Brennick mentioned. 2 more souls chosen to leave our thankless old life behind.
Yes, that is us.
It's Kiral, right? You were stationed on the Spark?
In my former life, yes. Just one more Marine bound to a hopeless expedition. Yeah. Enough of that. As Walter says, we must forget the past. Our suffering led us here after all. And now, the Ascension is almost upon us. This place is such a wonder, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, but it is still nothing compared to what's in the Ascension Hall.
You've been inside?
Indeed. I proved my devotion not long before you joined us. Now I wait to be taken to what lies ahead. One step closer to the Ascension.
Look, Kiral, you said that the Seika and I are...
But we're running out of time.
But the only way to learn the words of attainment...
Unless you help us out. We've suffered so much and we don't want to go back to that.
Well, we should all... It's kind of what Walt... About where eternity lies.
He thought he had it...
No, that's not right.
Maybe we should...
Yes.
That didn't get us anywhere either.
Let's look around. Maybe there's another way. Gotta pretend I look up to Londra. Yuck.
Not much awareness.
Hard to believe we're about to ascend. To think of where we started.
You two again.
What if
Then I suppose it's a...
you mentioned and we're still getting up?
You're not the first. Now that I've seen one, but there is some... It has to be. And as soon as...
Do you have any idea?
Somewhere that... I shouldn't say.
Come on, Cural.
I'll tell you that. Like, the moment... Prove your...
Well,
Yes.
Look, Aloy. This one is just... I have no words.
Londra mix.
Walter
Quite
wants us
an
to
impression.
prove our devotion. And so we must.
Is this how the ancestors feasted?
Something else?
That's all.
Very well.
Have you completed your review? No? Then I have nothing more.
His presence.
May we all embrace his light.
Does Walter eat
Isn't
sun
Walter
ready to
just
ascend?
the best?
I know I am.
I'd like you to meet some old friends of mine.
I'm happy.
See, we were at the best party in town, celebrating our big win. And while everyone's attention was on me, my ex-business partner, well, he barges in, and he's jealous of our success. And he throws a drink in my face, but not a drop hit me. Because my bodyguard, Jack, he tackled him to the floor. And the others, Riley and Nolan and Parker, well, they made sure he was kicked out. But it was my Evelyn
There has to be another
who
way.
encouraged everyone to just laugh it off.
This is pretty big. Have we checked everywhere?
I adored them. Their dedication to me meant everything, more than any award. And it ended up being the best night of my life.
I guess Londra's used to people worshipping him.
Gross.
Oh, this Londra. All this ego.
It's a lot.
Only those devoted to Walter deserve to ascend.
I've never seen anything like this.
Ow!
Chosen by Walter. I still can't quite believe it.
I'd like to tell you a story. Once, I had a home on this world with the most beautiful view of the city. Me and my wife, we used to love to sit and watch the city lights twinkle in the evening haze. It's our moment of serenity. But then, the time of ashes came. And while the heavens offered an escape, only I survived and grasped the secrets of immortality. Evelyn, everyone I ever cherished, they were gone. And I was alone. Which is why I am so glad to have met you. Soon, you and I shall spend eternity on a new world. Every sunset. Together. Have a seat, let's talk.
It's a shame you can't punch a
Come,
hologram.
sit with me.
Did you need something else?
We'll be off.
May you
Walter wants us to prove our devotion, and so we must.
Walter's new world will be truly wonderful.
I'm still getting used to what this all means.
His light
You were
is
chosen so
all-knowing.
quickly. You must be especially devout. Renette was telling the truth. A barbarian. One of Walter's chosen. She ought to slow down.
Pain and suffering.
Please.
We'll,
Thank you.
If you don't know the words, then leave